Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to part 3 of Killer Frequency. I think we'll be finishing off the game tonight, but I'm not sure. If you have not watched the previous 2 episodes, make sure you check out the playlist below and watch those. I would like to start off and let everybody know that a bunch of my usual stream guests are a bunch of sluts. So, speaking of which, hey Lime Green, hey Hyde, how are you guys? How's it going? We also have Sammy in the chat. Welcome everybody. Nice to see you. Anybody who's lurking, I appreciate you. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment, and let's continue. Hi Angel. I specifically said Lime Green and Hyde. Relax, guys. Okay, I think I'm supposed to head back down. If I remember correctly, I need to head down to the creepy janitor's office. Sensitivity feels high. No, just strictly Hyde and Lime Green. Not everybody. I said some. What was it? Ah. Hold on. Oh, wait. Do I have to go down this set of stairs again? There it is. That one's locked. Okay.
The key? Was this always here? I must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
Do I have a key now? My guy? Did I already get the key? I gotta turn down the sensitivity a little bit. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my here. Also, I think I figured out what the issue was with my my extra keyboard. So that seems to be fixed. Okay, that's better. I guess I have the key now. I still can't run.
I need a key to get in there.
I need a key to get into everything. Objective. I don't have one. Okay, so apparently I'm going back up. Aggie. Aggie. What?
Locked tight.
Ruse too? Hey, Ruse. All right, I'm lost. And if you're watching this in order, if you're like actually going through the playlist and stuff, just remember I'm not. Like, it's been a week. I'm trying to figure out what the heck I was working on. I don't know, because now I remembered I needed to go down to the janitor's office. But I couldn't remember why. Can't go back up. There was a key here. I grabbed that at one point. Oh. Throw it. Basement storage. Okay. That's stupid. Found the key. Okay.
Hey, Forrest!
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom.
Ah!
Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
I found glue.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
In boxes. Okay. Oh, I can just play it on this.
George Barrow, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps, find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait, George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. What is the time of death? Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face. Typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet. As though the deceased had been running without stopping. Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
I think it's yours, lime green, because mine says it's doing fine.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Dawn is one of the women who called in. Peggy is my producer.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. Is that recording? Shut it off.
I'm terrified to play this last one.
Ooh, a new vinyl for my collection.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those...
I just fixed it, Sammy.
One after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst. That I can, I don't know, do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you, but that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say, that I should say, but my employer...
Drink cactus juice. It'll quench you. Nothing's quenchier. It's the quenchiest.
Thank you, Sammy.
Pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
What the hell?
I did not mean to chuck that across
Peggy's
the
not
room.
gonna believe this.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently.
It's Dawn.
I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more
Fucking door.
about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
And no,
I'm
I
not
cannot
sure
run.
yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
Moved the body? How weird.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded the doctor, Dr. Sullivan, to stop recording.
Dr. Sullivan. Wait, Virginia Sullivan? She was her caller from earlier.
Well, then our caller was involved in a conspiracy around this boy's death. We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the Whistling Man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
Okay, so just to put it out there, we've saved the doctor.
Thank God you're back,
We've
Forrest.
saved
I've been
the
running
editor
out
of the
stuff
newspaper.
to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed.
See.
I mean, really.
We saved some
How are we
kids. I wonder how
supposed
the
to keep a
kids are
show going
connected.
with all this
But
happening?
he sacrificed the one kid. He only went after Jimmy specifically. I wonder whose Jimmy's parents are.
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're
The
right.
kid in the maze.
So, what's the plan now?
I think
that was the kid of somebody
we
who
should call
died.
Virginia back.
It
All
died
right,
in the crash.
I'll get her on the line. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer
Yeah.
to the truth
Kid in
behind
the maze
tonight's
who loves
events.
them all.
To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
Why are we announcing this?
Fredman Plunker here? Who's this? Is it you? Goose?
Plunker, hey, it's the Radio Man, Forrest Nash.
Radio Man? What's up?
Solving mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd. So we're hanging out, bro.
Is she
Well,
tanked?
that's big of you, Plunker.
No, it's nothing.
Okay, Pete Davidson, calm down.
I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, Radio Man. I'll just go get her.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Let's just move
Sorry
into
to
it.
hear that, but listen, hey, we need to talk.
What about?
We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Ooh, do we give her a chance with the guesses, or do we just come out and remind her of Clive? One or two. What do you guys think? Blunt. Hit her over the side of the head with Clive. All right, everybody wants
Does
Clive.
the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that name. What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
Ooh, let's see. All right, 1, 2, or 3. How do we want to direct this call? I'm sure you wouldn't, Lime Green. You're shady like that. Keeping secrets. Faking deaths.
Why are you so certain Clive's the whistling man?
Because all those years ago,
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest well...
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
How? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them, and we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you stay quiet?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand, she needed me.
We understand.
Ooh. Go harsh or just let it go? Why do I have so many loose ceiling tiles? Look how fast the fan moves when you go the opposite direction. Look how slow it moves when you go the same direction.
I don't. You helped cover up the death of a child.
Forrest!
But he threatened me. And my sister...
You abused your power to help yourself.
This is true. If she didn't make it out of this.
Forrest, that wasn't necessary.
It needed to be said. So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details? We could try Sandra.
What would Sandra know?
I don't know, but we have to start somewhere. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
All right, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio. Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Scream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well,
jazzy.
we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
All right, what direction? What direction? How do we want to do this? Still better than Ponte. You're absolutely right. That sounds nice. I should say yes to anything. If I was just in a voice chat with people, I would have made a joke after that. She's gonna give me diabetes. I mean, that might be on the list of diseases that show up. Everybody, I have Miss Shadow's permission to flirt back with this woman.
Really?
Just so you know.
Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then, too.
Oh, you got my number. But what about tonight? Is there anything you want to talk about right now?
Remember why we called, Forrest.
Oh.
Of course.
And
Do
Peggy
you know
trying
why
to
the Whistling Man
keep it
might
back
have
on topic.
targeted you.
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Ooh. Yeah, Peggy, you tease. Okay. Keeping secrets or don't play games. 2.
Damn it, Sandra, don't play games.
I don't know anything. Oh, look at the time. It sure is late. I have to go. I'll drive home now, or just drive. I'm sorry.
Wait.
Well,
Can I still call you tomorrow?
Might have gone a bit hard on her.
a bit?
That's an
All right,
understatement.
All right, let's just
Yeah.
move on.
Yeah, you did,
folks,
Forrest.
If anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really out of the blue with everything happening today.
Ponte!
But I wondered if you could send a special birthday message to my uncle.
Alright, what do I say? I don't know who I dislike more, Ponte or the killer, but I'm pretty sure it's Ponte. Number 2. Ponte does have an annoying voice. You were absolutely right. It's Ponte from Ponte's Pizza. Give me an answer, Ruse. 1, 2, or 3. Counting from the top, obviously. You can try to go left to right if you want, but it's not going to work. Ugh, stupid.
You want to do that now? Really?
Why? Of course now. It's his birthday. I won't have a chance to do it again until next year.
So you're doing this
May
at
as
3
well,
a.m.?
Forrest.
Fine. What's his name?
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name.
Pepperoni.
She always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid. Can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my god damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Putney's Pizza. Starting at just...
You son of a bitch! Stop calling! Damn it, Peggy. This is your fault.
My fault?
I said I didn't want to do it.
Don't blame me because Brian Ponte can't control himself.
Mr.
Don't worry,
Pepperoni.
we've already got another caller on the line. Just pick it up, okay?
This is 189.16, The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller.
That was a correct response for us.
Caller. Ponte.
Ponte's Pizza always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay? Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry. That was too much.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay?
Who's
Not
Brian?
for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call. Whenever you're ready.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponte's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream. With me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don. I bet I know why you're calling. I'm sorry I didn't play your song. There's a lot going on. But please?
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Right.
Okay. Tell us everything.
I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next after Chuck.
And what happened?
Yeah, Brian Ponte.
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Don't you have a key to get in?
Only for the apartment door. The front gate requires an entry code. The future is electronic, I guess. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the New Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
The sound really carries at night. Shit.
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any... Don't sleep, man. He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
Okay. Okay, let me think. So I don't getting the neighbor's attention probably won't work because that's going to draw attention to her, to the whistling man. If we can get the neighbor's name, we might be able to call them, but only if they've called us already. We can get the security system's name, but I don't know what good that's going to do unless there was something about a security system magazine or something. Hi, Moldy. What are we thinking? What's our plan of action? Neighbor's name? All right.
What's your neighbor's name?
I don't know my neighbors, remember? Please, I need to
Oh
get
yeah,
in.
okay.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000 keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Hey, Iron Knight.
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. You're very newly installed. I need the key code before the whistling man gets me.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call
It
me
sounds
back
like it's a
soon.
little bit staticky, yeah.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment. Coming up for your listening pleasure, it's Caged Tiger with their single, One Last Goodbye.
Fitting for the situation.
You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something?
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah. Well, tell you what, we have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at K-Cam. Clyde bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who, but to help someone.
Okay. But why?
Okay,
We have
so
one here at the
she's
station. Why would I give them a code that lets them in?
And somewhere, Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
Yeah, internet's fine. Okay, let's try in here. And open that.
Starling 4000 user manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy.
What am I, a sim? How did I get stuck on a mop bucket? Seriously, why are we giving this code to Dawn? Everything in my gut tells me not to do this because it's also the code to get into here.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual.
715914.
Good. And did you find anything else?
Nothing except the manual.
All right. Well, I'll get Dom back on the line then, Forrest. I'll let you take it from here.
Thanks, Peggy.
When you're ready, shut the music off.
Yeah, literally everybody. Like, what the heck?
Line 1, whenever you're ready.
But specifically Dawn.
Are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I'm so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
See, which code should I give to Dawn? It's giving me an option. Okay, so do I actually give her the entry code, or do I give her the alarm test code to set off all the alarms? Hold on, wait. I'm gonna do this one as a poll because this one, this actually has like a lot to it. Hold on. Real or Fajk, because I can't spell. So there's the alarm test code, and it says, warning, this will set off all security measures. Or there's an entry code, and that'll let them in. Everybody's 100% on fake. Yeah, okay, I'm like, this is super sketch, right? Are we giving her the fake code? Find that that's the best. Oh, geez. 5 votes, all fake. Okay, well, yeah, we'll just go with that. Okay. So, alarm test. Not alarm deactivation, alarm test.
The code is 191519.
Thank you, Forrest.
Son of a bitch. Ah!
Is she?
Yeah, stay out! Nobody disrespects the sanctity of the ring! Don't ever come back here again! I'm calling the cops!
Thank God.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ricky, get back inside and turn on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him! That was the Whistling Man! The alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle. I don't like hurting folk, but I can't let anything happen to Maxie. He's my best friend, you know? Listen, man, I'm heading back inside. Gonna barricade that window. My man, thank you. You and Peggy can skate for free whenever you want, forever. That's a done deal.
Thanks, Ricky. Can't wait.
You got it. Talk to you soon.
I should have known.
Okay,
The dog
Gallows Creek.
and the music
Play some
choice.
music while we process what just happened.
Remember, we talked to him earlier. He had the dog and the music option that he asked for.
So, the Whistling Man is a woman?
I'm definitely going with I had my suspicions.
I had my suspicions.
Yeah, sure, Forrest. You just never mentioned it.
Rude.
She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
God, did you hear that? Thank you, Forrest. Like, what the heck? No, we knew.
She wasn't right.
We knew she wasn't
Is
right.
that right, Sherlock?
Yeah.
Why do you think she requested that song?
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So? What now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement. Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering
Ruse.
what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
Oh, dang. Okay. Do I, preach security or do I preach anarchy? One or two. While you guys look at that, let me... hole up here. Safety and security. Anarchy. All right. Well, we got 1 and 1 now. Next one breaks it. Safety. All right. Oh, there's 2 for safety back to back. All right.
Look out for each other and stay safe. The killer was calling themselves Dawn.
This could be a fake.
This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call.
I think it was a little bit of anarchy because it's like time to trust no one, and it's such a small town. It's likely to trigger.
Hey, Big Shot, hit the button and take the call.
You're through to Forrest Nash on 189.16, The Scream.
Hey, man.
Murphy?
Damn straight.
What's going on, Murphy? You in danger again?
Nah, man. I've just been listening to the show here at home. And since you asked folks to call in if they could help out, well, I'm calling. I don't know if I can say as much as other folks have, but I figure I wouldn't be a good role model to Fernando if I didn't try to help, you know?
You're a good father, Murphy.
Absolutely. Fernando's a lucky kid.
Give him what he needs.
Thanks.
Parental affirmations.
What do you want to know?
Well, what can you tell us?
I don't know, really.
All right. Well, do you know anything about the death of George Barrow?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. What about the killer herself?
Herself? Man, I didn't get my ass kicked by a lady. The man I went toe-to-toe with was a man.
You heard the last call, right, Murphy?
Yep.
So you know it's a woman, and you were trained by a VHS, Murphy.
I know, but... Man, how could it have been a woman under that mask?
Let's just move on. Do you know anything about the history of the Whistling Man?
No, sir. Tonight's the first time I ever heard of him.
What?
I moved here 3 years ago, man. What do you want from me?
Let's just get him offline.
You and Fernando just stay safe.
Right. Sorry I couldn't help y'all more, man. Now, if you'd have asked me about gators...
Forrest, we have a call coming in.
Sorry, Murphy. I think
Goodbye,
that's all we've got
Murphy.
time for right now.
All right. I'll catch y'all with the gator talk later. Night.
Well, folks, that was a bust. But perhaps our next caller has more they can tell us. Let's find out. This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Okay. But I want to talk about gators. Let's see. What happened? Breathe. Is he still breathing? Well, that he's bleeding out. I would assume he's still breathing. Do I tell her to breathe or do I ask her what happened? Just ask if he's still breathing.
Is he still breathing?
Yeah, but he's bleeding out fast. I really need help. Please.
Take a breath.
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this.
We just covered all 3 topics, so.
He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Oh, okay. I mean, she would have known if it was the Whistling Man because it would have had the mask. So maybe. Was it a
Casey,
woman?
Was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black.
Okay.
That's all I know. Please.
It was the
we
Whistling
need
Man.
Help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait. Why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" Before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
Can you tell us where Jason was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg.
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is... well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something, or he's going to die.
Forrest, Listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
Let's do it.
Hit me. I'm sure we can handle it.
All right, Mulder.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it, I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him,
Leave it in.
don't take it out. It's stopping
First
the
aid
course of the
101.
bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though. God, that was a lot of info.
I actually do have first aid.
But I think we can handle this.
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to go.
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it.
Add another layer.
Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right, don't replace bandages. Elevate his legs. Keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding. Find someone to get him
It's not that
stabilized
much, I know.
and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Hello? Hello? Forrest, are you there?
I'm here. How is Jason doing?
Badly. He's still bleeding. I need help. I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left, but he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
Just rip the knife out. No, we know the answer.
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
That's a good idea,
No,
Casey.
don't worry, Casey. We're
No,
a team
stop it,
here.
Peggy. She's gonna get this man
We're all
killed.
going to get Jason through this.
Shh.
Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
We're basically doctors. I know. We could have all been on Grey's Anatomy. All right, let's secure the knife if we
I think
can.
we need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer, some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
Probably should not use the cleaning rags. The jacket's likely going to move. So let's use the laundry. Well, let's see. Hold on. She's not cleaning the wound with this. She's not holding the wound down. She may be able to use the cleaning rags to hold it in place. He's going to get an infection, but he'll live. Laundry, rags, or jacket? 1, 2, 3. What are we doing? No, you put a tie on the handle. Oh, you're still talking about this. Okay.
Look in the laundry for something like a towel or a shirt. Hold that over the wound.
Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to buy you some new whites, Jason.
Here
we go.
$4 billion. You should be a doctor, honey.
I'm sorry, Jason. It's secure. I'm putting pressure on his stomach again. Oh, I'm starting to think we might make it.
Forrest, can I have a word?
Casey, I'm gonna have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly.
Why did you yell cleaning
and you heard
rags?
the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
I mean, they're in a garage.
Any suggestions, Peggy?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does
Calls her
KFAM's
out.
first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers.
They work
I've
here.
only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Go on.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, the future is floppy?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
Floppy
That's good
Frank.
to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Just give me all the keys.
I just have to look around.
Are you really Clive? Wait, so, honey, why would I have used the car
Good.
cleaning rags?
I'll patch my mic down to the office, so you'll hear me over the intercom.
Why would I use the vehicle cleaning rags over the clean laundry? Oh, good. All the doors in the station. Is it because there would be blood on your clean laundry?
Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
Hint, very important date. I'm late. I'm late. Reginald Scott. I guess I can go see who else has these.
Could this be it?
No. No. I can open any of those. $18.10.85. The 18th month? What? Doesn't make any sense. $829.87. Okay, well, hold on, because he likes the alien stuff too. 1810.85.
Nope, that's not working. Must be something else.
Okay, what was this one? 0829.87. Wait. What? Why are these dates different? No. Very important date. Clive, if you're reading this, stop stealing my post-it notes. Sorry, I hit escape thinking I could get out of it that way. Nice job, you know, keeping your balls in check there, buddy. How is it not this? 1885? And 18. 1810. I don't know. I didn't tell me. I'm guessing infinite until I get it right, because I have to do this in order to progress. How can I? Okay. 8510. Ah! World's freaking heaviest receipt.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I can't figure out how to get into this stupid safe.
No worries. We still have a little time.
Do we?
Reggie writes almost everything down somewhere. I'd recommend you start reading.
I'll have a look around. You're probably right. I'll let you know when I find something, or don't.
Desk flip. It won't let me. Let's check out the floppy disk again, because this was specifically mentioned, but this is the only floppy disk I've seen.
Could this
11/7. It literally says very important date next to it.
Nice.
Oh, man. Okay.
Hey, Peggy. I think Reggie's on to you and Karen. Maybe don't bring those little drink umbrellas into work for a while.
What? Why are you reading my file? You need to find someone who can help Casey. We already know I can't. Don't waste time.
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates.
I mean,
The rest of this later.
yeah, I was like, why would I not read this? X panel, what? Let's try these. Okay. Hold on. That scared the bejesus out of me. It scared me bad enough to pause the game. Okay, food critic. First aid training. Okay, Brad and Barbara both ended up missing a lot, so they're out. Whose is this? Well, I'm obviously no use. I kind of want to see what it says though, but I'm gonna go grab the other floppy disk real quick.
Get a load of this, Peggy. Apparently, I'm a lone wolf type.
Forrest, what are you doing? We don't have time for this. We have a man literally dying on the line, and you're more interested in you.
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible
The
candidates.
Forrest Nash.
I really shouldn't have read both. We're in a hurry.
As I say, laughing. Oh, that's Karen. Okay, so Karen's not very helpful. I know he was a war medic. Okay. John Hedges, 14 Nancy Drive. Okay, that's who we need.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I...
Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just
If
stay
he's
calm.
going
It's
pale,
going to
raise
be
the
okay.
tail. If he's going red, raise the head.
Down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Yeah, elevate the wound.
Casey, I need you to elevate Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Got it. Jason, stay with me. I'm just gonna move you. This might
Honey,
hurt.
don't insult me.
Okay. I propped his legs up on some boxes.
I'm looking at my notes.
I don't know how to tell you this, but medicine was around long before
As
Grey's
warm and
Anatomy.
comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey?
Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets. Just give me a second. Sorry. Jason's bleeding through his bandages. Should I get him new ones? Or... Oh, God.
Don't remove the bandage. Apply another one on top of it. Do you still have something you can use?
I've used the rest of the laundry to keep him warm, so... I'll use my jacket. I can always get a new one. I'll fix his bandage and get him warm. Hold on, please.
Now you hold on. Can we call John in this process so we're not wasting time?
I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay? Oh, he's scared. He's not doing well. Is he gonna...
Casey, I need you to be strong for Jason. Sit with him and reassure him that everything's gonna be okay. Okay?
Okay. Please. I can't give him what he needs. Please, help.
I was never here.
Can't lose him.
All right, Forrest, we need to hurry.
That's not a good save.
Doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier? Who was it?
John.
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really? I never really spoke to him before. A war medic, huh?
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
5420735.
Calling now.
Where did I pull that
Let's
from?
hope he picks...
Who the hell is this calling me? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest? If this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or... Never mind. He's lost a lot of blood, and he's passed out. We need you to help him.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously? I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed
Do you
out
see
right
it,
now.
like all of a sudden he's like, I haven't been called on in 10 years.
You know the extent
Like,
of his injuries?
From what we
oh
were
my
told,
gosh.
He has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood.
Just so you guys know, we're going till this game is done, so this might be a slightly later stream. I apologize, kind of.
Thank you, John. We'll let him know you're on your way.
Good luck.
Hello, Casey. Are you there?
Can you...
How are we doing?
Why can I not go back upstairs?
Jason seemed really weak and then just started thrashing.
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Casey, help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on.
Come on.
Hello, Casey. This is John Hedges. I'm here about Jason. Please let me in. I'm guessing that's Jason there.
No, it's the
Casey,
other
I'm gonna need
stab
your help.
person.
Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay. Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now.
Good luck, everyone. God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason. Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
I'm ready. I do not want to be down here. The thing to the alley is still open, by the way. And I'm not locking any of these doors behind me, apparently.
A classic back by popular demand. This is Long Ride Home by the Barn Finds.
It's getting pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming through, too. When you're ready, shut the music off.
Welcome back to 189.16, The Scream. I believe we have...
Drink cactus juice. It'll quench you. Nothing's quenchier. It's the quenchiest.
Thank you, Sammy.
Forrest, it's me, Roller Ricky. Oh, and Maxie's here too.
Good to hear from you again. How are you both doing?
Oh, we're good, man, thanks to you. You're like our guardian angel.
That wouldn't be a bad look for you, Forrest. A little White Wing Halo number? Maybe something for the K-Fam Halloween party.
Anyways.
All right, everyone, let's calm down. Ricky, I'm just glad we could help you and Maxie.
Is there anything else we can help you with, Ricky?
Actually, I think I have some info that might help you.
Oh? What's that?
You see, man, me and Jason know each other.
You know each other?
Yeah, we went to Gallows High and played on the football team together. He was a gnarly offensive linesman, and I was our star wide receiver. Runner Ricky, they called me.
All right, and
Before
what
you
does
were Roller
that
Ricky?
have to do with tonight?
Well, because George, the guy who drowned, he was on our team too.
Keep talking. What happened?
We had our first team party on the night he drowned. He seemed like such a good dude.
Ricky, were you there when George drowned?
No, man. Once the party turned, I beat feet out of there. Man,
I beat
I remember
feet
George and
out
his
of
girl
there.
there. There was a whole lot of love, man. I could see it, you know?
Ricky, please. What was her name?
I never got her name, man. He just called her Bean. I didn't really know her before or see her after that.
Then what did she look like? Please, tell us anything you remember.
I
He just wanted to play with
remember
the
her pretty
bean,
good,
guys.
man.
Come on.
I'm sorry.
Leave him alone.
Ricky, you said the party didn't last long. What happened?
We were just having a good time, and then the next thing I knew, everyone was running for their life. I looked up and saw that goddamn whistling man in the trees. And I never ran so fast in my life. I ran straight home. Didn't know about George until next morning at school.
I'm guessing it was whistling night, wasn't it? That the whistling man was just another kid.
Yeah. I don't know how George died, but I always felt like if anyone deserved to die that night, it should have been me. And
Ricky, it wasn't your fault. You're not a bad person.
I know that now, man. It took a long time to learn, but yeah, just thought I'd tell you all what I know.
Thank you, Ricky.
This helps. Thank you.
You got it, man. Anyway, I think it's time for me and Maxie to free up your phone lines. Thanks for listening, man. I'll let you to it.
Night, Ricky.
Let's talk to Bean.
All right, folks. Looks like we got a new lead in the case. If anyone has any info about this mysterious Bean, please call in.
If she was George's girlfriend back then, she's probably in her mid to late 30s now. Huh. Oh, we have another call coming in, but hang on.
What's up, Peggy? Peggy?
Come on.
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this. Here comes one of my favorites. I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through to you. Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911 operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
I am. I'm driving back with an officer from Henderson now. We got back into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
Ever since you found Sheriff Matthews, it's only gotten worse. It's been a long night.
Well, it shouldn't be too much longer now. I'm glad I got through to you. I wanted to let you all know what's going on. I made it to Henderson. Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines, and they had no idea what was happening. After I told them, well, their sheriff sent a goddamn squad back with me to stop this.
That's great news. That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the
I just want to let you know
happened?
that
I'm
this
guessing
is actually
so.
Bunty with
I don't know
Bunty's
how
Pizza.
How the Whistling Man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help. I
My
know
deals
Gallagher
are coming in
town.
hot.
We don't know where the Whistling Man is. We can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
Get one pizza. Two pizza.
You can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The Whistling Man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
I'll do my best.
Do this.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime.
I've had 7 of those.
I'll radio the
But
other
I'm
cars
Forrest
and tell them
Nash.
the plan is a go. Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars.
I couldn't imagine having a personality like that.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
That's nice to think, Peggy, but I don't reckon Dawn is gonna give up without a fight.
She probably won't give up without a fight, no. But neither will we. Now, let's get you back into the arena, champ. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off. Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say, things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller. Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
Is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. We've got him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
Forrest, you sound a lot like John.
The one and only. I hope you're feeling better.
Like
It's
cocky.
good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know, I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge off. So
John is also the local
I
drug
might
dealer.
feel even better than either of you.
Oh, that cough was bloody. I should stop.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you. I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yes, the Whistling Man's still out there. Why do you ask? You know something about the Whistling Man, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Can we talk about what happened earlier?
Go for it.
We spoke to Roller Ricky not long after you were attacked.
You spoke to Ricky? Is he alright?
He is now. I mean, he was attacked earlier, but this call came after.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Sure, Peggy. Sorry, Jason, where was I?
Why didn't you just do that without
yeah.
interrupting?
Ricky's fine.
Why'd you make it all dramatic?
You don't need to worry about him.
That's a relief.
He told us about George.
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like he'd never existed.
What happened that night?
I went along with the stupid prank, that's what. Whistling night. Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second. Met our Whistling Man. Pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone. Started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream...
Ricky mentioned a girl named Bean. Is that who you mean?
Bean? Oh, yeah. I guess George did call her that. Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her name was...
What? What happened?
Son of a...
Are we still on air?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, we can use the emergency generator down in the basement. Ricky picked it up a while ago in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial...
Her name was Molly.
So we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area, in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes.
Yeah, I know where it is.
It'll have a big red button. Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
I don't think it's Peggy. It started with an M. Molly. I don't even want to like look around.
Far back corner. Why is this station so big? That must be it. Oh, we've got power. The Whistling Man. I need to warn Peggy.
Are those footsteps I'm hearing? Oh, of course, now my internet's gonna start freaking out, just so you guys know.
What the hell?
You son of a gun.
Oh no. Peggy! Where'd you go?
Oh, son of a...
No way. This can't be happening. A call. Did Dawn press the Peggy button? Did she want me to hit it on my end? What do you want?
Good to talk to you again, Forrest. You know, I've really enjoyed our chats tonight.
I guess we've had some moments. My favorite was when Ricky ran you out of the rink.
Ha! You sure did get me then, Forrest.
Where's Peggy?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night. Almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
What do you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well...
Huh?
I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy!
Okay, yeah, so she's partnered with somebody.
Welcome to the air, Mr.
Oh my god, it's Ponty!
Gallows Jr.
No, that's gotta be
Where?
Peggy.
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if he crawled out of his coffin with all the money in the world...
Wait, where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
Because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here with Teddy. And if he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
Wait, then who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
Hi, Henry. Nice to meet you.
Don't mind him. He's just shy.
So there were two Whistling Men tonight. Of course. That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly. And that's how you escaped the secret archives in the newspaper office.
Don't think I've forgotten about that, Forrest. Locking my sweet boy away like an animal.
And Murphy, he was right, wasn't he? He did fight a man.
He did. I taught my boy to never run away from a fight.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this. There we go.
Marie Campbell? George's old girl. Oh, well, it sure
has been years since
One of the names on the board.
Oh, God damn it.
I'd be quiet if I were you, Teddy.
But
I'd listen to Forrest. Everyone's gonna know now
Not
what
Molly.
Teddy did.
Yeah.
He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
Listen to me.
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Okay, Marie. I'll do it.
Good. Then let's talk about the night George was murdered.
Perfect. Keep talking.
Listen,
Ooh.
I said you speak when you're
That last one
spoken
sounded
to.
wet.
Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago, and that's why I want you to interview us.
Interview you? All right. I can do that.
Thank you. I want you to help me and Teddy tell the story, Forrest. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
I need to drag this out. If I
Much
can
as
buy
possible.
Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just, talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
how would I know? It was 20 years ago.
All right, which one? Remember, we got to drag this out as much as possible. We need to buy the police time to get back. So what do you guys think? Hit him, Marie. Be honest, Teddy. Do you want to die? All right. I've got 2 on 2. I've got 3 on 2. Okay. I got 4 on 2.
Teddy, be honest with me or we're both going to die.
Honest? Forrest, I'm trapped here with a psycho. Ow. What the hell? God damn it. Okay. Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
Open-ended
What
question.
made that night special?
That was the night Mooney went missing. We couldn't pass it up. I was just surprised no one had ever thought to do it before.
Wait. You mean this was the first whistling night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie.
And Roller Ricky, he was there too, wasn't he?
Yes, Ricky was there too. Runner Ricky, our wide receiver. I helped him off the bottle, you know. Because I'm a decent man.
Is that so?
Yes, it is. He came apart one day. Some people do. He had some issues. Wasn't stable. I didn't want him to hurt his chances in life. So, I helped him keep himself together.
You were afraid he would talk about that night, weren't you?
Keep talking.
About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there. Bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the whistling man. Everyone ran, screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind. But Ricky was in on it too. I know he was. He and Teddy were as close as anybody. Teddy must have told him to plan.
See. I think this will end the conversation short. Which 2 or 3? Which one's gonna keep her talking? 2.
Did you ask Ricky if he knew or not?
I didn't see any reason to. Why?
Because Ricky phoned up earlier. He didn't know anything about it, Marie.
What?
He had no idea what was happening. He said he was as terrified as anybody. Isn't that right, Teddy? You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut. If we told him, he would have given everything away.
But well, it doesn't matter. He didn't run his mouth enough to tell anybody about it afterwards. He's still guilty.
It was just a stupid prank.
Back to the hit him, Marie. We're just an instigator. One, 2, or 3. What do you think? Lime green, of course, with the 3.
How can you still say it was just a prank?
Oh, come on. God damn it.
That one sounded wet again.
George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. He and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point. When I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
I can stall for time here.
Ooh, okay, I can stall for time here, so this is an important one. Who was it is too short, and what happened next is probably gonna bring us to the next part, so I can stall us with how did you feel? Open-end question and interview, you know. Who and what are easy answers, so go with how, I think. If I get enough for 3s. Oh good, I think my internet cleared up too.
How did you feel in that moment?
I felt like nothing was real. I felt small and confused. And
See. So let's see. Order of events. Who was under the mask versus what happens next? I think what happened next is going to have a longer explanation. Trying to think how the combo will go. 1, who was under the mask? Are you sure? I was like, because it might just make her mad and kill him. Mask. 2. I've got 2 for 1 and 2 for 2. We have a tiebreaker. Still have a 5th person here. So are you saying I should do 2, Goldie? Who might make it feel like you don't care? So I should do 2. What happened next? Alright, that's 3 for 2.
Tell me what happened next.
I suddenly recognized it was Chuck. Chuck Brody was the whistling man, laughing away. But then he stops, and he's looking up at the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
I think we saved a Chuck? No, we didn't save a Chuck. Chuck was at the gas station. The gas station blew up. Chuck Brody was the guy, the football player that got hurt and won the lottery. I don't think we saved Chuck. We knew where they were. They were at the bottom. How do they know they saw it? So why is probably our best question. 2.
How do you know what happened?
I saw it.
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him, god damn it. I just chased him up there and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized. Ugh. You bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
You're real chill in there, dude. Okay, let's see. Then why the cover up? And even if you didn't push him. I'm assuming I go to, even if you didn't push him, you covered it up. What do you guys think? 2, then why cover it up? Cover up?
If she's lying, why the cover up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things. I'm going to be the mayor of this town, Forrest. And then governor. And then, who knows? What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my future?
George was a blip?
He wasn't a blip, Marie.
Sorry, that was timed.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all night, but
You never found his body, Marie?
I looked all night. Jogger found him the next morning, washed up on the river. Instead of telling the truth, she lied. She said she found him in the reservoir.
Our jazz runner, Sandra Sharp.
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking, that he just got himself into trouble, and
Fake report? I only heard the tapes.
you'd be disgusted by it.
For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
It's a prank, bro.
Even still,
Get over it, bro.
The truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no. That coward killed the story. We'll take care of Maurice Russell later.
Okay. Reminding her she's been through hell probably doesn't help. Maybe it does. This has to stop. When will the killing end? It's another question. It kind of keeps the conversation going. They still haven't said anything about where they are, though. I've got 1, 3. Another one that's not 2. 1, 3, 1, 3. I saw 1 first.
You've been through hell, Marie. I'm sorry.
You've got no idea. Never should have started. He shouldn't have pushed my George off the cliff. He should have been punished. He's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met, before he joined your football team, was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
Would it be weird, dude? Thought the winning throw. I thought they were all on the football team. The school gym. Yeah, shot the winning throw. But they played football. They were all on the football team together. But you don't shoot a football. You shoot a basketball. They were on the football team. I can see his football jersey in the back left corner there. You know, standing behind this guy. But again, you don't shoot a football. Were they also on basketball together? I wish I could replay that part. Okay. They've said same football team multiple times, but you don't shoot a football. Even if you're kicking a field goal, you're not shooting a football. You're shooting a basketball. Okay.
We're at Gallows Creek High, in the gymnasium.
That's right, Forrest.
Okay, there we go.
Not that it matters, but yes, we're here. Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy.
Well, thanks for ruining it with the achievement there.
Marie? Where? Oh my god.
Peggy!
Teddy?
You gotta help me.
Quiet. You'll talk more later. Now I have to talk to someone who mattered more than you ever did. Peggy. It's been so long since I've seen your face. I worried you wouldn't come.
Marie! Oh my god. I thought you...
And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my own sister.
Will someone please explain to me what's happening?
Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember? Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
You should have said something. You should have told me.
I know, okay? I should have. But I didn't imagine this situation then, so just... What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared? I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No. They told me to stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George. And...
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
It's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well... I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
Don't. Marie, listen to me. You don't have to do this.
Someone has to pay for what they did.
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Is there any way I can prove Peggy didn't forget Marie? Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
Henderson police! Freeze! No! Henry! Get out of there!
Peggy!
We have 2 wounded, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Henderson police! Freeze!
Forrest!
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
I'll be okay. God, Marie!
Hey, officer! I need you to look after Peggy. She needs help. Now, we got here just in the nick of time.
Where's Marie?
She bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
Well, folks, it was a long night, but we made it through together.
Geez, never cuts.
I'm
Just
gonna
straight
head
back
off
to work.
Check on Peggy. This has been Forrest Nash. And it's been a scream.
Oh, I lost 2. Martinez. Who is Martinez? Is that the deputy?
Come in. One suspect is in custody. We've trailed the other suspect into the nearby woods.
You know who was never a target? Ponty. Oh, so I didn't, right in the very beginning, I didn't save that cop. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. The cop died in the first thing. Yeah. No, I didn't lose anybody of the kids. All right. I hope this is a game song and not like something's gonna get me copyright strike. Oh, I can move. Oh. I was just pulled the handle before the thing popped up. Okay, guys. Well, that was Killer Frequency. That was a lot of fun, and apparently there's a lot of ways that story can go. We may play that game again and purposely get it all wrong to see what happens if everybody dies. This game has a lot of potential, and there's a lot of cool puzzles in it. It helps that we know some of the harder ones. That was fun, though. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. YouTube, if you've made it this far in the video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the scenario with the crazy psycho and, you know, her son and trying to kill her sister and everybody else involved in this. I'd love to hear your feedback. Write a novel. You know, go for it. But, all right. I appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you check out the playlist. Sammy, Moldy, Miss Shadow, Hyde, Lime Green, Ruse, you might still be here. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight and helping me with the puzzles. It's been a blast. Did you guys think Peggy was a part of it? I could have sworn Peggy had to be part of it. I was suspicious of her, and I guess she was involved. She just didn't know it. But you guys are great. Have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Bye.